Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Noor Farahdiba binti Idris. I am from section 5 operating system. So today I will present about my lab 2. So for first question, this is the example, like this is the coding, and then this is how the PID process, like how the output works. So from that we need to do the question 1. So firstly we need to understand the coding and then rewrite back using our Unix program, and then draw a process tree to illustrate the parent child that happen in this coding. So firstly, we listed the PID1, PID2, and PID3, and then PID1 equals to 4, which means it will generate a child, and then if PID1 equals to 0, it will print either. So this is here, and then else, which means if PID1 not equal to 0, it will print operating system. So this is here, and then it will generate another child, and then it said if the PID2 equals to 0, it will print difficult, and then it will generate another child, and then it said it will print but interesting, else it will print class. So class is here because the parent class still in progress, so that's why it will print here. So next, for the question, so this is like the last output is I love operating system class, difficult but interesting. So and next for the question 2. Alright, so for the second question, referring to figure 2, write a full program that will create 5 processes called original, clone 1, clone 2, clone 3, and clone 4. Each process will display message as in the question. So and then we also child or children relationship between two process. So firstly, it is stated that the clone 2 is the child of the clone 1, meanwhile the clone 4 is the child of the clone 3. And then this is the code that I have already copied from my Unix. So firstly, we will list all the PID. There are 4 PID 1, 2, 3, 4, and then PID 1 equals to 4, which means it will create a child, and then if the PID 1 of the child is equal to 0, it will generate another child, and then if the PID 2 equals to 0, the PID 2 is 4, and then if PID 2 equals to 0, it will print nothing, but if PID 2 not equal to 0, it will print I am the obsolete version. Recent version is the ID of PID 2. And then as of this statement is PID 3 equal to 4, which means it will generate a child, and then if PID 3 equals to 0, it will generate another child, and then if PID 4 equals to 0, it will print the statement I am the most sophisticated clone. Process identifier of my parents is the ID its ID, which is PID4. But else it will, if the PID4 not equal to 0, it will print I am the original process. My identifier is its PID. My clones are PID -1. And then this is printf, and then it will also print process clone 1, and then it will show the ID of the PID1, and then also it will print process clone 3, and then the ID of the PID3. So that's all from me. Thank you.